Adjectives of quantity. Here, the use of little in a sentence. A little. A little. I told you little is only used for adjectives of quantity. Little represents quantity, a little or a little knowledge. Like a little knowledge is very dangerous. Okay, and knowledge is uncountable. Now I just told you a little means whenever we use the word little in a sentence, a little means less in quantity, not number. I'm not talking about few. I told you a few means less in number but equal to something. Hello everyone, welcome to English World. Today in this video, I'm gonna teach you the use of some adjectives. So my friends, watch the video up to the very end. Don't miss the end and never forget to hit the like button. Now let's come to the topic. So here learn use of some adjectives and I have written here image A, image B and image C. Okay, I'm going to tell you the use of all these adjectives. So first here see image A. Okay, in image A here I have written few and many. Few, many, little, much. Few, many, little, much. And here see this few is only used with countable noun. Keep in mind this few and many. This few and many is only used for what? Countable noun that can be counted like few people, yeah, many people. Few people, many people, few students, many students. Okay, don't use few and many with uncountable, like don't say many milk and few milk. Never use like that. Only few and many is used with countable noun and I have written its meaning here. Few. Okay, few means less and many means more. Okay, few means less and many means more, and few and many is only used with countable noun. Okay, in the sense of countable noun. And the next one here, see, this one is little. Okay, here see, little and much. Like little knowledge, a little knowledge is very dangerous. A little knowledge is very dangerous. Here see, a little knowledge. Little knowledge. Knowledge is uncountable noun, knowledge is uncountable noun, and that's why here little knowledge. So little, the adjective little is used with uncountable noun like knowledge. Little knowledge. Much water, much water, much milk. So here use little and much with uncountable noun like water, milk, knowledge, etc. And here little means see, less, and much means more. Keep in mind and always remember image A. Okay, like whenever you are using adjectives of number or quantity. Okay, whenever you are using adjectives of number and quantity, keep in mind image A, like few, many, little, much. Okay, these all words are adjective which is used to qualify, which is used as a determiner. Okay, like here the meaning of few is less. Few means less and many means more. Little means again less and much means more. Keep in mind little and few represent less. Okay, like first one less. Less countable noun and more countable noun. And here less uncountable noun and more uncountable noun. So I told you where few and many is only used with countable noun and little and much is only used with uncountable noun, like a little knowledge is very dangerous. A little knowledge is very dangerous. Much water was wasted. So like that, and I told you now focus here image B, on image B, and I have written something like few and little. few and little. Here few and little, okay, few and little. So here now let's learn the use of some, like few, the some determiners of few, like a few, few, the few, and in little, a little, little, the little. So remember all these things and the meaning of all these adjectives in a sentence. And I have taken few and little. This few is only used for countable noun. I discussed about that one. And this little is only used for countable, uncountable. Few, countable, little, uncountable. And few means less and little means less. Okay, few and little both represent less. But here few is only used with adjectives of number, like numeral adjectives, and little is only used with adjectives of quantity. And now let's learn the meaning of few, like whenever we use a few. Whenever we use a few, what is the meaning of a few? And I already told you few represent less, okay, less in number. So whenever we add some determiners like a few, the few, then its meaning is changed according to the sentence. And here see, few I told you means less and little means less. Little is only used with uncountable noun and few is with countable noun. And here see, few, keep in mind one thing, few is only used with adjectives of number. Like here first one, see, a few. What is the meaning of a few? Here a few means less in number. Less in number equal to something. Yeah, a few means less in number equal to something. Keep in mind a few, and I told you few means less, but here few is only used with adjectives of number and numeral adjectives. Few, a few means whenever we use a few in a sentence, that means less in number, okay, equal to something. Yeah, a few, whenever we use a few, that means less in number, less in number, yeah, but equal to something. That means there is something. There is less in number, but there is something equal to something. And only few means very less in number. Whenever we use only few without determiners, that means very less in number. Okay, very less in number equal to nothing. Very less in number equal to nothing. Keep in mind, a few means less in number, that is equal to something. Few means very less, very less in number, that is equal to nothing, that means nothing, no, zero. And the few means less in number, and here less in number but fixed, and that can be indicated. Here the few means less in number and fixed, okay, but fixed, that can be indicated. I told you a few means less in number equal to something. Only few means very less in number, that is equal to nothing. That is equal to nothing, none. And the few means less in number but fixed, that can be indicated. And I told you the use of few only used with countable number, okay, numeral adjectives. And here see the use of little. I told you little is only used with uncountable noun, like a little knowledge is very dangerous, and little means less. And here see, and one more thing here, little is only used with adjectives of quantity. Don't use for number. I told you few is only used for number, that is numeral adjectives, and little is used for quantity. Okay, quantity, adjectives of quantity, yeah, quantifiers. And here see the use of little. I told you everything about few and little here. That is only used for uncountable noun and with quantifiers as a quantifiers like adjectives of quantity. Here the use of little in a sentence. A little, I told you little is only used for adjectives of quantity. Little represents quantity, a little or a little knowledge. Like a little knowledge is very dangerous. Okay, and knowledge is uncountable. Now I just told you a little means whenever we use the word little in a sentence, a little means less in quantity, not number. I'm not talking about few. I told you a few means less in number but equal to something. Okay, similar to like here, a little means less in quantity, not in number. A few means less in number. A little means less in quantity, and that is equal to something. Little means very less in quantity, and that is equal to nothing. And the little means what? The little means less in quantity but fixed, that can be indicated. Again, see here. A little means less in quantity but equal to something. Little means very less in quantity and equal to nothing. And the little means less in quantity but fixed, and that can be indicated. And I discussed image A, image B and image C, and I told you everything. Few is only used with countable noun and little is only used with uncountable noun. Few represents number and little represents quantity. Like a little knowledge is very dangerous. Okay, quantity, yeah, sometimes quality too. So if you have any doubt related to this video, comment down below. And now we will solve some questions based on the use of some adjectives. Okay, adjectives of number, yeah, numeral adjectives, adjectives of quantity, yeah, quantifiers. So thank you so much for watching my videos. Hit the like button and share. Bye bye.